Tell us about that.
Johnny Sauter, he lost it. He's a weapon out there all night, man. I couldn't believe it. You know, and I see he's still out there running. I don't know. This wasn't our night. We had a great car. It's just, that just figures, you know. I really believe that we had a chance to win that thing.
It looked like it from down here and up there, too, guys, didn't it?
No, I mean, he had a great car, and he was in a great spot. But unfortunately, that mishap in the pits put him in a bad position on the restart of this race. When you're back there with those guys, sometimes you get caught up.
So Mark Martin, you could put him on the angry list.
Yeah, he was smiling, but he wasn't happy.
Yeah. Bill?
Just want to follow up on the Mark Martin catch can, Alan. When he left and that catch can fell, the gasoline that spilled behind the 8 car, the rear tire changer and the tire carrier slipped in that. That slowed Junior's stop and put him further back in the field.
Yeah, Junior's back in 19th. So caution number 16 is out here at Bristol. Watch this. Mark leaves. The catch can still there. And now watch the guys coming around the back of the car.
Yeah, I'm not sure that the rear tire changer almost got hit with the catch can when it came sliding into the pit.
So we are under caution again with 150 laps to go. I hate to think what might happen in the final chunk of this race. Where's the love?
So ask yourself, is the loving really gone so I can ask myself, really what is going on? So, come on,
I see you're drinking Diet Pepsi. Is there anything else youthful you'd like to experience?
Yeah. You know, I'd like to have back all the hair I had in high school.
I was along the avenue. I never thought I'd meet a girl like you. Meet a girl like you. And
On second thought, I'll stick with my Diet Pepsi.
Taste the one that's forever young. Diet Pepsi.
You and your shortcuts. I'm asking this guy. Hey, buddy. Hey, look. It's Bubba. Hey, Bubba. We're waiting. Real drug you got there. Hi, sir. Hey, how do we get back to the highway from here? Right. Thanks, Junior.
There's no better feeling than that of a job well done. And nothing helps you do the job better than Fram.
It's all about pride and passion. Getting cranked up to kick off on game day.
This is not reality television. This is reality.
Wild weather out here. Chinook country. Today's forecast calls for pain. Eat 'em up, boys.
Welcome to the big league.
The voice of football.
Friday Night Football. TSN.
The best in tennis hit the courts on TSN for the last Grand Slam event of the season. Follow the action all the way to the finals. U.S. Open Tennis begins Monday on TSN. Recap the excitement daily on SportsCenter.
Green flag, and we're back underway in the Sharpie 500. You know, summer's winding down. A lot of the county fairs that have demolition derbies have passed for the month of August. We got one going here tonight in Bristol.
Well, Gordon is all over the back of 41 South Casey Mere.
And Kurt Busch, once again on the restart, got a spot on the outside. Passed Schwader down in 1 and 2 on the outside.
Got himself 5th position, did Kurt.
Here comes Harvick.
Kevin Harvick.
Doing the fake.
Jeff Gordon putting some pressure on Casey Mears.
Oh, look at Harvick on the inside.
Got it.
Can Kurt Busch follow? He's going to try.
Slammed the door was on his toes. Now, so Kevin Harvick to 3rd.
Yes, David Harvick gets to the 41. He may not be as patient as Jeff was with him.
Here's Kurt Busch working on Jeff Gordon for 4th. And Ken Schrader trying to follow the open hole through. tell you what, Jeff Gordon led 179 laps most of the opening part of this race, but his car's just not been right for this whole middle section of the race.
And we see Harvick going by Casey Mears for the second spot.
Harvick got just right side tires on his pit stop at lap 339. But remember, Sterling Marlin pitted at lap 300. Now, granted, he hasn't run a whole lot of green flag laps on those tires.
Kurt Busch, put the pressure on.
Remember, Casey Mears in that 41 was a lap down earlier in the race after being involved in an early crash. Then back on the lead lap. Stayed on the track. That's in track position. Marty, he's hanging right in there.
He's done a great job, and he's been very patient. They actually are 1.2 laps down in this race. They now can make it all the way on fuel. His car's been a little bit tight, but on the last 3 stops, they have made no changes to that 41 car. Great run for this rookie.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, and he's learned a whole lot in 300 laps here at Bristol.
Tell you what he's going to learn in just a minute.
The bump and run?
The bump and run, yeah. Because Kurt Busch cannot allow these guys to keep driving away from him the way they are right now.
Now, the way the 41 car is moving up the racetrack, I think Kurt's going to be able to get underneath him here pretty quick.
I see the, whoa, nice cut there.
Yeah, it was a good cut.
So Kurt Busch by Casey Mears for third. Here's Jeff Gordon trying to follow the opening to the inside.
Can't quite make it. It's amazing how Jeff Gordon's car has changed from the first 150 laps to the last 150 laps.
Up front, Kevin Harvick trying to catch up to Sterling Marlin for the race lead. Kurt Busch is third. And this is the race for fourth. But check this out, top 2. Harvick is there. Will we see the bump and run from him?
Yeah, still a lot of laps to go.
Yeah, but if he's faster and he knows Kurt Busch is closing fast. Here he is inside.
Sterling doesn't have the rubber that Harvick has on his car. He's got better tires on his car right now.
Kevin Harvick led 25 laps earlier in the race. He's back out in front for a second time with 134 laps to go. Watch this. Wow.
That's enough because you can see the body pick up off the rear tires, and that's all it takes.
Ken Schrader by Casey Mears. Here comes Jamie McMurray. Joining the fight at the front of the pack. Nice job by McMurray all night. He's kept our little front bumper cam in one piece.
Yeah. Well, once again, riding on board with Jamie McMurray in the 42 car in the front bumper. He's currently in 6th position.
He started 31st.
Pilot looks pretty fast right now. It's Jimmy Johnson.
Jamie McMurray in his second NASCAR Winston Cup start here at Bristol. He finished 11th in the race here back at the end of March. And here's Jeff Gordon, Ken Schrader, and McMurray, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Got a little bit of free racetrack before you get back to 7th place. Now Jimmy Johnson. He's gotten by Casey Mears.
Oh, there was a lot of...
And a lot of people are about to... Oh, turn 1, Sterling Marlin has crashed. Second place car. And the caution flag is out.
Man, this is unbelievable.
I don't think the TV show Survivor's got anything on these guys.
No.
This is going to be the last one running tonight. Sterling Marlin was running second. When he went off into turn 1. Uh-oh.
He's going to get some help from Kurt Busch.
Sure did. And I'll tell you what, when you get hit going into a corner, there's not a whole lot you can do.
That's the worst.
Watch here as he goes down to turn 1. Gets in the back of Sterling. When you're turning down into the racetrack and you're already loose, getting in, I'll tell you what, there's not a whole lot you can do to save it. Dave?
They don't think it's been up too bad. Changed right side tires only. Didn't pull any damage out at this point. and make it back around and do that. Guys, they were only about 10 laps shy and needed 10 yellow laps to make this thing go to the end, and they didn't want to be part of that.
And the reason they would just change the 2 and come back around, because they're toward the end of the field. You don't have a whole lot of time for when you get to your pit stall before you might get lapped by the pace car here at Bristol.
Not too sure he doesn't have some damage to those trailing arms, that rear suspension on that Coors Light car. Let's see. Once the car gets... The left rear tire might have caught some of that abuse from the wall.
There's the stack up we're talking about. Kenny Wallace got in the side of Casey. Did a good job.
Now they come down into the corner. Clunk, thunk, bang. Sterling Marlin's car sits broadside across the racetrack.
21's got some damage there.
21 flipped the right front on the 21 car. Oh, man.
Bill? Dale Jr. was just in.
He got right side tires there, and they had to pull the sheet metal away from the right front. His car is free in, free off, tight in the center. But they were very concerned about some right front damage, and that's what they worked on.
Ricky Rudd also in. Sterling Marlin making that second pit stop under this caution flag. The second place drivers spun out, and we're under caution again at Bristol.
Introducing the Power Mac G5, the world's fastest, most powerful personal computer.
Play the McCain Packs a Punch contest for a chance to win a Mazda MPV or thousands of other cool prizes. Look for contest cans in your grocer's freezer today.
Wild weather out here. Chinook country. Today's forecast calls for pain. Eat 'em raw, boys!
Welcome to the big league. The voice of football.
Friday Night Football. TSN.
ESPN Classic Canada serves up classic U.S. Open tennis.
Tremendous return by McEnroe.
U.S. Open Tennis Weekend begins Saturday, only on ESPN Classic Canada.
The restart in the Sharpie 500 with Kevin Harvick now leading Kurt Busch. Is that Ryan Newman getting a little shuffle there? It is Harvick, Busch, Jeff Gordon, Ken Schrader, and Jamie McMurray, followed by Jimmy Johnson, Ryan Newman, Ricky Craven, Kenny Wallace, and Casey Mears, your top 10. A lot of pressure on the race lead.
And look at Harvick go up the hill and cannot keep his car down, and Busch goes to the front.
Sterling Marlin, after his couple of pit stops, is back in 23rd position. Kurt Busch saying this after the tangle between